What's up, everybody? Ben Rez here for Odd Chopper. Good morning. Happy Friday, September 6th. One day of NFL in the books, and it was a doozy. What a great game. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about more, and we're putting a bet on the board here. Let's get to it. First things, welcome to Odd Chopper, all things sports betting, from the picks to the tools to the analysis. It is a true one-stop shop for winning bets. If you like what you see on this channel, take a look around, of course. We'd love for you to stay. Subscribe. Be part of the community. Yesterday, so many different ways to go in that game, and I went to a lot of different directions on this video, though. I went to the under 47, and we pushed. All in all, probably should have taken it. At times, I felt like we were going to win. At times, I felt we were going to lose. All in all, we get a push there. That set the stage for the other bets, which went very, very well. Props were really good to me last night. Some great stuff in Discord, and that honestly just speaks to what's going on here. If you do want more and you don't want to rely on one pick, first of all, I love that you're here, but right in our marketplace, I'm there. My channel is there. My Discord is there. All of it is there. You see some of the free plays that I put out here, but so much more. As you can see, these props, good stuff last night. And it's not just that. You get into the Discord as well, the community. It's all about sweating it out together, having fun, answering questions. The bets are there. Long story short, come on in. Come on in and save yourself some money when you do 50% off. Just use the code JazzRez50. The link is below. If you've been thinking about it, you're a little hesitant, I totally understand. My advice, come in for a week. Test it out. You're talking about $3 or $4, less than $1 a day. And if you hate it, you're out a couple bucks. And if you love it, what a great way to start off your football season. It's a really fun group in there. And obviously, never hurts to get a little more insight with so many games flying around. But we got to put a bet on the board here. And as much as I love Friday Night Football, who doesn't, from Brazil, I really don't have a lot of angles in that game. I have to keep digging. But I do have an angle in the college games tonight. I already dropped a bet on SMU inside the Discord. I'm going to give you one in the other game. Duke and Northwestern. I'm keeping it very simple. You can go either direction here, by the way. It's pretty close. -1.5, -112, or just win the game at -125. Pretty comfortable with that. That is the bet that I placed. I like this game. It's going to be extremely ugly. There's no doubt about it. If you like scoring and action, head over to Packers-Eagles or something else, because this is not it. Duke, 26-3 over Elon, the Phoenix. Good for them. I don't know. I mean, that's fine. You gave up 3 points to Elon. You held them to 30 yards rushing on 36 carries. That's very impressive, even against an FCS opponent. Mr. Murphy, their quarterback, 26-40, 291, a couple touchdowns, a pick. He does not run. And Duke couldn't run. They could not run at all. 27 carries for 59 yards. That's 2.2 yards per carry against an FCS opponent. I'm a little worried about that for Duke. Their offensive line is completely rebuilt, and honestly, their defensive line is completely rebuilt. Good start, but level of competition is jumping up. Long story short, I'm not very high on Duke. I think they have questions on both sides of the ball, and Elon was simply not able to exploit that. Northwestern, they only got questions on one side of the ball. 13-6 win over Miami of Ohio. Miami of Ohio is a decent team. Now, what did Northwestern do? Well, they held Miami of Ohio to a very methodical offensive output. First of all, they couldn't rush at all. 24 for 40. That's not going to get it done. They forced Gabbard into no touchdowns and a pair of interceptions. Northwestern's defense continues to be a fantastic unit in the Big Ten, and they're causing a ton of problems for teams, and they're going to do that. And Northwestern, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They can't score. I don't believe really in their quarterback, former Vandy quarterback. If he's efficient, that's all we could ask for. They did rush for 150 yards on 31 carries on the ground. I do like to see that. I think that's kind of the focal point here. The Northwestern front should whip Duke's front seven. I really believe that. I think that's a decisive advantage in this game. Northwestern's offensive line, I am sold on. I think they have really, really big advantages in the trenches. And if they can do that, it should be a low variance game. You're not going to need a lot of points to get this done. I think Northwestern really, really blankets them defensively. I honestly don't know how Duke scores outside of explosive plays or turnovers. I don't see them moving up and down the field. Obviously, that's the genesis of this bet. If I'm wrong, and they can, probably going to lose. Northwestern, though, too much. They will smother them defensively. They will find enough on the ground, and they will win this game and get it done and move to 2-0. So give me Northwestern tonight on the money line, -125. You could lay the point. If you want to save a little juice, shop it, of course. There's 2.5s out there as well. If you have any questions on anything, hit me on Twitter, JazzRazBets. And of course, I'll see you in Discord on the marketplace. Those links are below. Use the code, become part of the team. For me, for Duke and for Northwestern. Just have a great Friday. Hope it's a good start to what's going to be a fun weekend. NFL's back. Can't wait. A lot more action here at Odd Chopper. Until next time, guys, good luck, enjoy. I'll talk to you soon.